What is going on, everybody? Black Reality TV. I want to chime in and elaborate more on this whole Cam Newton situation with this reporter. And I want to say first and foremost, I know I have a lot of lady subscribers, and I greatly appreciate it. But I really want y'all to step back and just listen for a second. I don't want to come off as being a sexist or a male chauvinist but this just has to be said. Now, just in case y'all living under a rock, I'm going to go over this. Cam Newton was asked the other day by a female reporter, a white lady that I just did in my previous video. And she asked him a question about, it was a legit question, and about routes and stuff like that. And Cam Newton answered a question, but he smiled and chuckled and laughed. It was like, it's kind of funny, a female talking about routes. And the mainstream media, you know what I'm saying, the feminists are on full march, full attack, right? And Cam Newton, and I want to repeat myself in this video, I'm not defending Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here trying to defend this man, but I gotta call bullshit when I see it, man. This is just fucking bullshit, and it's fake ass outrage. It really is. I mean, the man answered your question, and you want to take him to the back with a one-on-one conversation and want him to apologize. Apologize for what? Who the fuck are you, bitch? Yeah, I said it. Who the fuck are you, bitch? To ask him for apology for what? He ain't do nothing. Now, I took it, and a lot of others took it, that he was very surprised the question that he got from a female reporter. And how articulated she threw out that question. Now, she left a little bit out there, so it was kind of tricky, but he did answer the question. But we got to keep it real. And shouts out to Big Mike, man. Big Mike so well, man. He did an excellent video on this earlier. We got to be honest. And you can, like I said, you can call me whatever you want to, but I'm just going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep 100. You know what I'm saying? How many women do you really know? I'm talking to my male subs. How many females do you really know about sports? Like how many chicks do you know that really know about sports, really? And that can break the ins and outs of a game. I'm not talking about a team. Okay, anybody can root for a certain team that they like, you know. They might know certain players and all that. I'm talking about how many female friends, so-called friends, you have, or people that you know that can break down a game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know any. Now I know some chicks that might know some sports, you know what I'm saying? They know some of the players and all that stuff. They can maybe throw some stats here and there, but I have yet to run across any female that can actually break down a sport. I'm not saying it can't be done, and I'm not saying there's not women out there. So when Cam Newton was shocked, I mean, most men are gonna be shocked, man, when a female can break down particular things like a guy can. You know what I'm saying? Just like if it was, you know what I'm saying, women, stuff that women are into. You know what I'm saying? They'll be very surprised if a man can break a lot of this shit, because we're just built differently, and a lot of women don't want to accept that shit, man. We are not the same. We're not. We don't have the same interest in the same things. So all these females getting their panties in a bunch, like the Joey Taylors and the Molly Karens on ESPN, and the rest of them, Josina Anderson and all. I'm like, y'all women can have a seat, man. And let's just keep it fucking real. I'm gonna be vocal for a second. They don't put women on there like a Joey Taylor because she knows about sports. I'm gonna use her example. They don't. They put her on there, and I'm gonna keep it fucking real, for masturbation material for men. I mean, let's call it what it is. She's eye candy. They don't put Carrie Champion on ESPN because she knows a whole lot about sport. Like I said, I'm not saying they don't know anything about sports. You got to know something to be on that network, but they get them jobs because of their looks. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's gonna piss off a lot of ladies, but I just got to keep it 100. I mean, this is just fake outrage at its finest. Now you got sponsors like Gatorade and Danif Yogurt releasing out statements. These are 2 of the 32 sponsors talking about Cam Newton. They don't like the way Cam Newton handled himself, and it was sexist and all this, and this shit is just, they need a new nigga to attack. You know what I'm saying? They need a new nigga to go after. You know what I'm saying? Black men are the most hated people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? We just are. And these same feminine ass bitches, a lot of them voted for Donald Trump. The same man that said grab him by the pussy. I seen a video from Phil from the Vice TV show where he had a clip on CNN. I forgot the dude's name. I think he works for Fox, and he said live on CNN, and he kept on saying it and classified what he said. He said only 2 things that concern. I'm paraphrasing it, that concern me is boobs and I forgot what other thing he said, but y'all can go to that video that he just dropped. And he kept on saying it. Where was he saying women attacking him, talking about he need to lose his job? It's just it's a bunch of bullshit, man. This world has just gotten straight pussy. Just like the whole Jameis Winston situation, when Jameis Winston was at a school rallying up kids and, you know, and being inspirational and talking to the young boys and the young girls, and he wanted all the boys to stand up because the women was out, I'm gonna say it, out menning the boys. You know what I'm saying? They was more loud and upbeat, and he said, let my ladies have a seat real quick, let all my men, my boys stand up. And it made him shout. And all the feminist groups, everybody attacked Jameis Winston. Oh, Jameis Winston is a sexist because he said, man, get the fuck out of here with that stupid ass shit, man. We all know what Jameis Winston says, but now you gotta be word and you gotta sound articulate to get your point across nowadays. Like, we all know what Jameis Winston said, and this is just a similar situation what happened with Cam Newton. This is just a bunch of bullshit. Fake ass outrage. But like I said, I want to see if the media talks about this woman in her past, the reporter. And I'm glad that brothers like the BO9263 Ticket, Town Business, shout outs to the brother General Africa did a video calling this hoe out on her bullshit. See, because the media is not going, they're not going to talk about her past. They're going to sweep it under the rug and try to make it seem like she's some kind of victim. She ain't no damn victim. Cam Newton, he answered your question. He didn't say, "Oh, stop! I don't want to answer this from a female. Let me get a man to ask this question." If he says something like that, then I can understand you getting upset. But this right here, nah. This is just nothing but bullshit to me. Trying to rally up the feminist groups to bring a black man down. That's all this is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Black Reality TV.